It's time for Bear River High School Sports, a presentation of 104.9 The Ranch and CashValleyDaily.com. Brought to you by Bob's Body Shop, Central Milling, Golden Spike Electric, Greer's Hardware, Gem Electric, Kent's Market, Mike Knorr Plumbing, Post Cereal Brands, Riverside Corner, Rudd Funeral Home, Cache Valley Daily, Castelite, Adams Wealth Advisors, Frank May Skidoo, and Hanson Motors. Now, it's time for the Bear River Bears on 104.9 The Ranch.
Welcome, Bears fans, inside Memorial Gymnasium tonight as the Bears continue Region 11 play right here on their home floor. This will be the end of the first half of Region play, and tonight the Bears will be hosting the Logan Grizzlies. I'm Trent Carter. I'll have the play-by-play call for you tonight, and joining me tonight on the broadcast, Josh Tyre. Josh, welcome back.
Good to be here, Trent.
So just a little recap from Bear River's last game against Westfield, which I believe was on
Friday
night. Man, it's already been 4 days already. Exciting game here at home. Bear River picks up the 1-point victory on a last-second shot thrown up by Cash Avery, and then they were able to get the stop on the last possession to secure the victory. A really interesting game, Josh, from start to finish. Kaser Thurgood comes out in that game, scores the first 23 points for Bear River. You heard that correctly. The first 23 points really kept the Bears in the game through the first half, and then finishes with 28 points total. Just a fantastic performance by Kaser. Really coming into his own, and probably something we're going to need to see from him fairly consistently here as we approach the second half of Region 11.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, that was a breakout game for Kaser, and anytime a player comes out and they score 50% of your points, that kind of is a staple there that you tip your hat to and you say thank you very much. And the Bears are going to need a lot from him to in this second half. They're going to need him to be particularly good on offense, but the big question for me going forward is you can't rely on Kaser to score 30 points, 25 points every night. You got to have somebody else that can step up, give you some help offensively. Who's that going to be? And I think we're going to get to have our first glimpse at that tonight as the Bears take on Logan.
Trying to rustle up all my papers here. The struggle. One thing tonight, Josh, I think that we're going to see as the Bears face Logan. This is going to be the first time I think Bear River is going to face a really pretty legitimate big man in Reed Olson for Logan, who is their leading scorer and really the person that drives this team. What do you think the challenge is going to be for Bear River tonight, or you think the Bears will be fine, they'll be up for that challenge?
Well, the challenge is going to be foul trouble. If the Bears can stay out of foul trouble, and specifically Titan Jones, because I think Titan Jones is the only player on the Bears roster that can go pound for pound with Reed Olson. I mean, that's going to look like two middle linebackers battling it out inside there. If Titan Jones can stay out of foul trouble, be able to guard him defensively, I think they've got a chance. But if you start getting into foul trouble, now you have to mix in a Maverick Sorensen, or Cody Nelson has to step into that role. Now it makes you a little bit light underneath, which I think Reed Olson would have a field day with. So the foul trouble and Titan Jones, whether or not he can stay out of foul trouble, that's going to be the key for me tonight.
Adams Wealth Advisors sponsors tonight's broadcast. Expect specific guidance from advisors who adhere to principles of honesty, professionalism, and integrity. Visit adamswealthadvisors.com. And Kent's Market is tonight's pregame show sponsor. They were named gold and silver medalists in Best of Northern Utah for grocery store, donuts, and catering. Stop in for grocery, health and beauty, fresh meat, and fresh produce. So to set the scene for you as far as Region 11 play goes, Josh, we kind of mentioned earlier we got Green Canyon, Skyview, and Ridgeline all battling there for the top three spots. Bear River picking up the big win against Westfield, got them to 2-3. So this is the last game of the first half for Bear River, and a win here, you're sitting at 3-3. And considering the strength of the region, I'm okay with that going into the second half of Region 3-3.
Yeah, absolutely. I think if you could walk out of it at 3-3, walk out of this region at 500, you got to tip your hat and be pretty happy with that, because even the games that the Bears lost, a lot of those games the Bears were in against Skyview, felt like the Bears should have beat them. I felt like Ridgeline, the Bears had a chance to hang with them, just kind of fell short there. And Green Canyon, same way. So I think if you could walk out of here 3-3 in the first half, you put yourself in a great position to maybe crawl up into that second place, because I think Skyview, Ridgeline, Green Canyon, those guys are going to knock each other off there at the top of the region.
So we look at Logan's last game was at home versus Green Canyon. It did not go well for the Grizzlies. They lost 70-26 to Green Canyon. We know Green Canyon's good. I don't know that they're that good. Logan obviously did not have a great game. But for Logan, Josh, they've lost 6 in a row now, so really kind of reeling. I know they've had some injuries. I think they got a couple guys that were playing earlier in the year that aren't now. So it's really on the shoulders of Reed Olson. We'll see if there's some other guys that can step up. But if we look at Bear River, on the other hand, they're 6-10 overall, 2-3 in region play with that last victory here at home against Westfield. And going back to the Bears moving forward, I like them being able to win 4 of 6 in the second half. You get Skyview again, and they'll be here on the home floor. I still like the Bears over Westfield. That'll be on the road.
But you get Mountain Crest here.
Yeah, and then we're going to be at Logan. We'll see how this matchup goes tonight. But really, a win here tonight is huge for Bear River moving into the second half of the schedule.
Yeah, absolutely. It sets you up well. One thing I think the Bears have got to be a little wary of tonight is if you go back and you look at the first half of who Logan has played, Logan played everybody really well the first half that they've played so far. So they only lost by 10 to Ridgeline, they only lost by 1 to Mountain Crest, 9 to Westfield, and 5 to Green Canyon. But then they've started playing, they struggled against Skyview, but then they played Green Canyon again. That's when they got blowed out. So you wonder if those teams, after seeing them the first time, struggled with them, then the second time were able to make some adjustments. That's going to be an interesting thing to watch tonight because, like I say, when I flipped through that, saw they played Green Canyon to 5, makes me think they got a little bit of offense there.
Yeah. All right, we're going to take a short break on our Kent's Market pregame show, and we'll be back to get you ready for tip-off between the Bears and the Grizzlies on 104.9 The Ranch.
The thing some stores call customer service.
Hello?
Over here.
Oh, I need a little help finding some tools.
Tools on aisle 50.
With Greer's Do It Best hardware, you won't feel lost in our store. We'll walk you to the item you need and provide expert advice. Greer's Do It Best hardware.
Central Milling, Gilt Edge Flour, and Wheatland Seed are local companies who produce high-quality organic flour for home and commercial kitchens. Rest assured, when you purchase one of their products, you'll get the very best. Central Milling in Logan, Wheatland Seed in Collinston, Gilt Edge Flour in Richmond.
Say goodbye to frozen feet and hello to warm toes. CNR Trailer Sales RPM Snowmobile Trailer features heated floors, the only one in the industry. Learn more at CNR Trailer Sales, 435-246-3048. Online at crtrl.com.
When a client walks into the office, I want them to feel like they have a team that is full-time working for them.
We really start from the ground up, setting our goals, understanding your situation, and then building the plan to maximize that quality of life.
Visit Adams Wealth Advisors.
Mike Knorr Plumbing serves Tremonton, Cache Valley, and beyond. Mike Knorr Plumbing brings expertise and reliability to every job. Call the pros with almost half a century of experience. A Best of Northern Utah and Reader's Choice winner, Mike Knorr Plumbing. Online at MikeKnorrPlumbing.com.
Do you know who to call when you need your electrical system serviced? Gem Electric in Tremonton can get you taken care of. That's John Miller at Gem Electric. Call Gem Electric today at 257-7113. You'll find their service and expertise is shocking.
I have a deal for you. I'll turn the cable back on when you get my kitchen floor finished.
How do I do that in time to watch my team win?
Use the expert help at Castalite. For all your brick, block, rock, paver, and tile needs, Castalite.com.
Welcome back to the Kent's Market pregame show. Kent's Market was named gold and silver medalists in Best of Northern Utah for grocery store, donuts, and catering. Stop in for grocery, health and beauty, fresh meat, and fresh produce. That's Kent's Market. Josh, as we get ready for tonight's game against the Bears and the Grizzlies, just looking at some of the stats for some of the players on Logan. Again, they had Sade Nenby, I'm guessing, earlier in the year. He only played 5 games, averaging 14.5 points per game. I don't see him here tonight, so we'll assume that he's no longer going to be a factor. It's Reed Olson at 16.5 points a game. He grabs 12 rebounds, so obviously a force. And then they got a sophomore, Ethan Woolley, who averages just right at 10 points a game. And after that, it's no one else in double figures, and no one else is even close to double figures. So you kind of got 2 guys here you got to watch. Is that the way you see this one going, or is this one of those games where, yeah, you got to put some attention on Olsen, but you can't let the others beat you either?
No, to me tonight it's all about shutting down Reed Olsen. If you can shut down Reed Olsen, you're going to walk out here the win. I mean, Wooley's coming off. I know he did just score 22 points in the previous game, not the last one that they got blown out, but against Skyview he scored 22 points. So the kid can put the ball in the hoop, but if I'm Coach Shaw and I'm the Bear River coaching staff, I'm saying make Wooley beat us, make somebody else beat us, but don't let Reed Olsen go off for 25 points and 15 rebounds here tonight.
In my next lead into tonight's game, Josh, I want to talk a little bit about Bear River going forward. In the post-game show with Coach Shaw, he kind of mentioned that he had talked to his guys and felt like the whole first half of this season they've been playing on potential. Like, hey, this is what we could be. We think we can be this. We think we can be that. We have great potential. But now it's time to switch gears from we're playing on potential to we've become a great basketball team. What is going to be the key for Bear River to take that next step and say, hey, instead of just being a potentially good team, we are a good team?
The next step is going to be who's the number 2 scorer. That's the next step for me. You've got a number 1 in Kaser Thurgood. He's proved that all year long. Obviously proved that with the last game, scoring over 50% of the team's points. To take that next step and to get you over the hump against teams like Green Canyon and Ridgeline and even a Mountain Crest or a Westfield team, which you played you really, really well here, you've got to have that guy that's going to score 12 to 15 points every night. Who is it? I don't know who it is. I'm interested to see. We've seen Cash Avery at times be hot, but be extremely cold at times. Cody Nelson, to me, looks like and feels like the natural choice, but I think you've got to run some offensive sets through him to get that to happen. And Tyden Jones has been it at times too, and so the real question to me is, like I say, Trent, who's going to be the number 2? If they can establish a solid number 2, they can give them 12 to 15 points. It's going to make Bear River a deadly team in the second half of region play.
Yeah, I think you hit all the players on the head that I was thinking of. You thought maybe it was going to be Tyden Jones, and then the last 2 games he's been awfully quiet from the floor offensively. We've seen bursts from Nelson, probably the best stroke on the team as far as a pure shooter. Cash Avery, we know he'll put the ball up. The last game against Westfield did not score till the game-winning basket in the fourth quarter. So love the kid's confidence, but can we find a way for some of these guys to put it all together? But I'm with you, Josh. If they get a second scorer, I think that's going to make all the difference going forward.
Well, and the thing about the second scorer is it's not even the points necessarily that you're looking at. You're looking at somebody that can help take the pressure off Kaser Thurgood, because what's going to happen in the second half is teams are going to make adjustments, and everybody's going to start saying, hey, if we can shut Kaser Thurgood down and hold him to 10 points or under, we're going to walk out of here with an easy win because they got nobody else that can score. So I would not be surprised if in the second half you don't start seeing some teams run some box and one a little bit against Bear River just to shut Kaser Thurgood down, or try to, or start putting those big, long, lanky guys on him like Mountain Crest did. So the having a second score it's not just about the points; it's about taking pressure off of Kaser Thurgood so that he can be effective at what he does well.
And we've seen that throughout the season already. Kaser's had big first halves, big first quarters. And you think of Westfield, he had 23 points to start the game in a row, well, only 5 the rest of the way, and they were definitely trying to deny him the ball. So it's going to have to take some of the others for Bear River to take that next step, and it begins tonight with a home matchup against the Logan Grizzlies. We're going to take a short break as they have the national anthem, and we'll be back for lineups and tip-off on 104.9 The Ranch.
Mobile Trailer features heated floors, the only one in the industry. Learn more at CNR Trailer Sales, 435-246-3048. Online at crtrl.com.
When a client walks into the office, I want them to feel like they have a team that is full-time working for them.
We really start from the ground up, setting our goals, understanding your situation, and then building the plan to maximize that quality of life.
Visit Adams Wealth Advisors.
Mike Knorr Plumbing serves Tremonton, Cache Valley, and beyond. Mike Knorr Plumbing brings expertise and reliability to every job. Call the pros with almost half a century of experience. A Best of Northern Utah and Reader's Choice winner, Mike Knorr Plumbing. Online at MikeKnorrPlumbing.com.
Do you know who to call when you need your electrical system serviced? Gem Electric in Tremonton can get you taken care of. That's John Miller at Gem Electric. Call Gem Electric today at 257-7113. You'll find their service and expertise is shocking.
I have a deal for you. I'll turn the cable back on when you get my kitchen floor finished.
How do I do that in time to watch my team win?
Use the expert help at Castalite. For all your brick, block, rock, paver, and tile needs, Castalite.com.
For over 25 years, Bob's Body Shop has been the Bear River Valley's leader in auto body repair, windshield replacement, and auto detailing. They are a preferred insurance repair shop. Their employees are consistently trained on all the new repair methods. Call Bob's Body Shop today at 257-7825.
Hanson Motors has won gold 3 years in a row in the Best of Northern Utah contest. For 72 years, Hanson Motors has been your trusted Chevrolet, GMC, and Cadillac dealer. Your gold standard in Northern Utah.
Hanson Motors in Brigham City.
Golden Spike Electric, local source for Generac sales and service. Act now and for a short time, take advantage of Generac's free 7-year warranty. Online at gsegenerators.com or call 257-3016.
We need to have a conversation.
End-of-life planning is no one's favorite discussion, but the relief of having everything in place when the hour of need arrives is a gift. Plan ahead.
Joan and Josh Rudd of Rudd Funeral Home will pay attention to the details to make your service a great one. Online at ruddfuneralhome.com.
It's a new year. Time for new habits. K&N Automotive reminds you to stay consistent with your car maintenance in 2025. Regular oil changes, tire checks, and inspections can save you time and money. Start the year off right. Schedule your maintenance with K&N Automotive today.
From what's happening in local political elections, to breaking news, to photo galleries and replays of the latest games. If it's happening in our community, it's on CacheValleyDaily.com and the Cache Valley Daily app. Local, relevant news on CacheValleyDaily.com.
Welcome back, Bears fans, as we're just about ready to tip things off between the Bears and the Grizzlies tonight on 104.9 The Ranch. We'll get the starting lineups first for the visiting Logan Grizzlies. Number 0, 5'10 senior is Josh Jensen. Number 13 is Milo Steele, the 5'10 senior. Number 15, leading scorer, senior at 6'7 is Reed Olson. Ethan Woolley, the other top scorer, just over 10 a game, 6'5 sophomore. And then number 24, who has to be Reed Olson's brother. They look exactly alike, just 2 years apart. 6'1 sophomore, Graydon Olson rounds out the starting five for the Grizzlies. Now they'll kick the lights off as we get the introductions for our Bears. Again, we'd like to thank Adams Wealth Advisors for sponsoring tonight's broadcast. Expect specific guidance from advisors who adhere to principles of honesty, professionalism, and integrity. Visit AdamsWealthAdvisors.com. Tonight's lineup and uniform check brought to you by Bob's Body Shop, a preferred auto body repair center in Tremont. And they'll take care of all the insurance paperwork for you. Call 257-7825. That's Bob's Body Shop. Well, Josh, the lights are off. Nothing's happening.
Maybe I'm all for introductions, but if you can't get it to work, don't do it. Like
they got it rolling now. Starting for the Bears, wearing number 1, junior Taser Thurgood, leading scorer for the Bears. He's pushed his average up near 18 points a game. Joining him in the backcourt, number 2 is Cash Avery, the 6'1 senior. 6'1 junior, number 12 is Beckham Reese. 6'3 senior, wearing number 15 is Tyden Jones. And number 20, 6'2 senior is Cody Nelson. We'll get the lights back on and we'll be ready to kick this thing off. Castlelite, whether you're looking for brick for your home, tile for a bathroom remodel, or pavers for a new walkway, think Castlelite. Find them online at castlelight.com. Bears will be in their home uniforms, white, trimmed in red and black.
We're going to have a little delay till we get scoreboards back up.
Yeah, they're down.
Oh, here we go.
Got to hit that reboot. I don't know that the officials are aware of that either.
We got it on one side. We should be good.
Logan will be in their road black uniforms, trimmed in maroon. And Bear River controls the tip. They're going from right to left on the dial. And it'll be Kaser Thurgood handling up top for the Bears, right wing to Cash Avery. Jones comes to set a screen. They'll kick it back to Titan. Makes a strong move baseline, and he's blocked on the backside by Reed Olson, and they're going to give him a foul. That's a huge foul early in this one. Ty Jones steps to the free throw line. The first one's up, looks short, and it rolls over the front of the rim and goes in. He'll get one more. And that's also good. Bears grab a 2-0 lead. One possession into this game. Bears look to be starting in a 1-2-2 zone potentially, and the first pass is deflected out of bounds. They'll actually give a foul to Cody Nelson, so he picks up an early foul. Jensen to inbound for Logan. He'll toss it into the backcourt to Steele. Milo Steele. Beckham Reese out on him. Now over to the right wing, Jensen into the corner. Reed Olson. He'll look to drive baseline. They come double team. Kicks it cross court. Swing it once, twice. Graydon Olson drives into the block, and that's tapped away and out of bounds. He's trying to feed it to his big brother.
They do. They've got to be brothers. Like
their heads look exactly the same. If they're not, I apologize, but they've got to be. Inbound play goes to the corner. Jensen throws up a lefty three. Won't go. Long rebound. Cash Avery. He'll throw it to the right wing. Kaser strong drive. Flips it over his head, and they'll say he traveled on the way in. I think he expected to get the whistle. So Logan will have it on the turnover. Milo still front court, lobs to the top of the key to Woolley. He'll drive into the paint, and it's kicked out, and Ty Jones is going to bump him and get a foul.
That's one of those fouls there you can't commit if you're Bear River, especially with this Logan team. Do not put yourself in foul trouble and give them the opportunity to get to the foul line early in this game.
Inbound to the corner again for a catch-and-shoot three. Woolley, no one blocked out Olson, but backside block as Reese came over and swatted it away. Nice help defense, Reese, and the Bears are running down the left side. They'll hand back to Reese on the wing. Kaser cuts through, nothing there. Up top to Nelson. Swing it around Ty Jones. Catch and shoot three is up. Won't go. Backside rebound taken by Graydon Olson. He'll hand to the middle. The Steele. Steele up top. Woolley moves over on the right wing. He's got it. Throw it up top to Jensen. He'll take a few dribbles. Woolley's in the high post, wondering why he's not getting the ball. They'll kick it in the corner. Steele makes a left-hand dribble. Now back to Jensen, back to Steele, catch and shoot three. Every shot from Logan has been in the exact same spot, the right corner, and he knocks this one down for three. 3-2 Grizzlies early in the first quarter. They'll lob into the post to Kaser on the other end. He goes up, he's blocked by Olson. Graydon Olson, that is. And then on the rebound, another foul on the Bears.
I believe that's on Tyden Jones as well.
It is.
And exactly what we said early, Trent, you do not want him to get in foul trouble. And 2 minutes into this game, he's got 2 fouls. You may not see Tyden Jones till 3 minutes left in the second period.
And the worst part of it is neither of those fouls were used on Reed Olson.
No.
So Maverick Sorensen comes into the game. He's got the task. The Bears sitting in a zone right now. Steele throws into the post. There's Olson. Maverick Sorensen on him. They come to double, which you're going to have to do. Gets it to Woolley, and he goes up for the layup. Won't go. Olson rebound backside. Blocked again by Reese, and then on the third attempt, Olson goes up and scores, and Reese fouls him. So already trouble for Bear River with Reed Olson under the basket. He's got at least 3 offensive rebounds already.
And it's what we talked about in the pregame show, Trent. You lose Tyden Jones underneath, and it just makes the game a lot easier for Reed Olson underneath.
So a chance for a 3-point play. The free throw was up and won't go. Rebound Sorensen. So 5-2 Grizz. 5:40 to go in the first quarter. Reese has it on the left wing. Kaser's posting up on the left block. He's got it. Looks to make his move. They come to double team. Swing it out to Cody Nelson. Gets away from him, but he chases it down. Lobs over in the corner to Reese. Catch and shoot three is up and good. Beckham Reese. Bears tie the score at 5. Steele quickly down the left side. He'll kick it in the corner to Graydon Olson. He'll drive baseline. Lost handle of the ball, and it goes out of bounds. And Kaser says, I didn't touch it. They'll give it to the Grizzlies. Jensen inbounds in the corner to Woolley. Woolley wants to throw into the post. They go into Olson. Bears collapse on him. He kicks it back out to Jensen. It's, knocked away by Cash Avery, and they're going to give him a foul. That's penalty already. That's free throws. I don't know that I've ever seen this, Josh. 5:03 to go in the first quarter, and we're in the penalty.
3 minutes in, we're already in the penalty here.
And honestly, a game, Josh, where I think if I'm Bear River, I'd like to be running up and down the court on these guys. Make Olson get up and down the court, and this is just going to slow everything way down.
Well, and the bad part is none of those fouls were even on a shot. They were all on away from the basket.
First free throw is made. Second one is missed, but backside rebound taken by Graydon Olson. Kicks out to Woolley for three. Won't go. Tapped up and around. Olson fighting for it, and it goes out of bounds, and they say again off Bear River. Jensen to inbound for the Grizzlies. Throws out front to Steele. Bears come out to trap. They throw in the high post. Woolley, no one comes to get him. Turnaround jump shot won't go. And there's Reed Olson, another rebound. Throws it back out to Woolley, and they'll reset. Now he gets in the post. Goes up strong and scores. That's going to be difficult to guard. They put their two high scorers, one in the high post, one in the low post. And an early 8-5 lead for the Grizzlies. Bears on the other end. They go to Kaser on the block. Kicks it over to Sorensen. Up top, Nelson won't shoot it. Back, beautiful pass back to Sorensen on the cut, and he lays it up and in.
Good find there by Cody Nelson.
8-7 Grizzlies, 4:15 to go in the first quarter. Right wing Jensen throws it over to Steele. Get it in the high post again to Woolley. He goes up to Strong, and Cody Nelson there to foul him. Even that one, Josh, Woolley did not have a real good look. Just go straight up and make him shoot over you. Bears playing defense with their hands here in the first quarter as the free throw by Woolley is up and good. And we are going to see Bridger Adams check in. He's been out with the ankle issue. He tried to come back a few games ago, didn't work, and he's in there now. We'll see how that ankle responds. Free throws are good. 10-7 Grizzlies. 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. Adams front court left side. Throws over to Reese. He'll fake the shot, drive into the paint. Hand back to Cash Avery. Avery dribbling, and then underneath the basket, we're going to get a foul.
In there between Steele and Thurgood as they just battle for position there.
So give the foul to Steele. And Bears will inbound under their basket. Kaser to throw in, gets it to Reese, catch and shoot from 6 feet. I think he tried to bank it. He'll come up short, rebound, Graydon Olson. Steele up top. Right wing Woolley. Reed Olson comes through, catches it above the three-point line. Now swing it over to Jensen. Woolley cuts through on the block. They won't give it to him. Steele comes through and gets it. And Olson trying to post up. They swing it to the other side of the floor, and Woolley will take a long three, and that won't go. Rebound, Cash Avery. Boy, Steele really battling on Kaser Thurgood every time he tries to post up. Here's a cut by Bridger. Gets into the paint, kiss it off the glass, and score. Welcome back, Bridger Adams.
Good little move there coming across the lane.
Bears cut it to 1, 10-9 Logan. 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Woolley right wing, up top to Olson. Throws down to his brother Graydon, and it bounces once, twice, out of bounds. And again, the Bears are saying it's not off of us. And Logan's going to bring some substitutes in. As Eli Cox, the junior, checks in along with Max Clayton, the junior. They'll inbound to Cox. The handoff to Woolley is tapped away by Cutler Christensen, who has checked in, and it goes off of Woolley's hands. And the Bears will have it. So Cutler Christensen in for the first time. Adams will come front court, left side, throw to the high post to Kaser. They double team him. He drives down the left side and tries to underhand scoop on Reed Olson. That's not happening. Blocked out of bounds.
Yeah, and that right there, that was just, I think, Kaser forcing a shot. Hasn't shot the ball yet this game and just trying to force something up.
Inbound to Adams. Skip it cross court to Christensen. They throw to Sorensen, and he tries to throw a pass baseline. It's tapped away and taken away. Max Clayton on the steal. He'll hand over to Milo Steele, who brings it front court. Adams out on him. They'll go in the corner to Woolley. He throws in the post to Reed Olson. They come to triple team him. Swing it over. Wide open three on the wing is knocked down by Eli Cox. So you triple team Olson, and he's able to see it, kick out of it. And the three is down, 13-9 Logan. 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Kaser on the left wing. He's bumped again. And they'll give the foul to Eli Cox. Bridger Adams up top for the Bears. They'll go left wing. Christensen throwing to the high post to Kaser. Catch and shoot jumpers up and good from free throw line extended. His first bucket of the game. Bears cut the lead to 2, 13-11. Left wing Woolley throws up top to Reed Olson above the three-point line. Now over to the right wing to Eli Cox, who just made a three. Kaser out on him. Steele comes through. The top of the key, he won't shoot it. Now he'll dribble over to the left side, throw into Olson. They're there to double team him. He tries to split it, goes up and under. The ball's tapped away by Christensen. And there's a foul on Reed Olson trying to get it back, so that's his second foul. That could be big. A little frustrated. A couple times, Josh, they've been able to kind of reach up and block that ball from behind Olson. I don't know if he's putting it a little too far behind his head or what.
Yeah, definitely isn't quick on getting it and getting right back up with it. A little slow.
Andy Anderson checks in for the Bears. He makes a beautiful bounce pass underneath to Maverick Sorensen, and he's fouled by Graydon Olson on the way up, and he'll be at the free throw line. Great pass from Anderson, who has just checked in for the Bears. So penalty now for Logan. Sorensen's first free throw is no good. Second free throw is good. And it's back to a 1-point game, 13-12. Bearber's going to call a timeout, and we'll take it as well. You're listening to Bearber Bears basketball on 104.9 The Ranch.
Has all your grocery needs, but did you know they have an amazing sporting goods section with scopes, bullets, hunting licenses, and more? Kent's in Tremonton is your local drop-off for dry cleaning. Kent's Market in Tremonton, more than a grocery store.
Mike Knorr has been keeping drains open for the Bear River Valley for over 40 years. Mike and his team are always ready for an emergency. Mike Knorr Plumbing can handle it quickly. Call him today, 257-0646, or see them at MikeKnorrPlumbing.com.
Minute 18 to go in the first quarter. Bears trailing by 1 in a quarter where both teams have 5+ team fouls. The Bears, I believe, have 7. But Reed Olson out with 2 fouls and Ty Jones out with 2 fouls. He had those a minute and a half into the game. So a chance maybe here for the Bears to make a move to end this quarter with Reed Olson on the bench. Woolley up top, swings it around to Cox. Over on the left wing to Clayton. Steele comes through to get it. He'll fake the 3 up top. Kaser out on him. Taps it away. Woolley chases it down. And they'll reset the offense. 12 on the shot clock. Graydon Olson comes to screen. The Bears hedge the screen up top. They'll throw it on the right wing. Steele over to Cox. Now they'll throw it back into Olson. Maverick Sorensen on him. And with 2 seconds on the shot clock, he spins it off the glass and scores.
And a good move there.
Logan's going to come out in a 2-2-1 press and slow the Bears down. Anderson has it. They beat the pressure down the left side. Swing it over Cash Avery on the right side. Catch and shoot three is good. And Cash Avery gets his first three to go down tonight. Tie score, 15-all. 20 seconds to go in the game. Logan can hold for the final possession if they choose. Woolley on the left wing. Into the corner to Graydon Olson. Maverick Sorensen out on him. Swinging around to steal in the corner. Woolley, catch and shoot three is up. It won't go. It's taken by Christensen. 3 on the clock. 2, 1. Avery throws it up. It's good at the horn. That was a 3. That was the most awkward looking 3 I've ever seen, Josh, but it goes down. 18-15. Bear River over the Grizzlies on 104.9 The Ranch.
Dealership. We're your friends and your neighbors. We grew up here.
At Hanson Motors, you're not just a customer, you're family. We're here for the long haul because we're in this together. Hanson Motors, local, loyal, and proud to serve our community.
Are you preparing the perfect feast for family? Kent's Market in Tremonton has the best prices on groceries, produce, and meats. And the deli at Kent's Market has veggie platters and party sandwiches. Shop at the Best of Northern Utah winner, Kent's Market in Tremonton. Online at kentsgrocery.com.
It's time for cold weather fun. Golden Spike Power Sports in Tremonton carries Polaris snow machines to get you in and out of the backcountry. Golden Spike Polaris has a snowmobile you'll love with all models available. Golden Spike Power Sports, Tremonton. Online at gspike.com.
Start of the second quarter, Bear River leading by 3 after a 3-point heave from Cash Avery. Kind of just stood on the floor and he grabbed the ball in midair and flicked it up at the basket, and it goes down, and that's where we stand at the end of the first quarter. Special thanks to Central Milling. They produce high-quality flour for home and commercial kitchens. They are the Ferrari of flour. Central Milling is proud to help bring you this broadcast.
Ka-chow.
So a little flurry there from the Bears in the last minute of that quarter as Reed Olson went out of the game, and they find themselves up. 18-point quarter, Josh. We'll see if that trend can continue.
Yeah, for sure. And Logan's not going to wait around. They went right back, put Reed Olson right back in the game.
First possession will be for Logan, and Reed Olson up top. He runs over Kaser Thurgood, no call. Throws one at the basket, it won't go, and it's tapped around, and the Bears get it. I think that was just them not wanting to give him his third foul. Up top, Maverick Sorensen fakes left, drives right. He's under the basket, bounces it over to Christensen, who gets away from him, but he chases it down. Now Kaser, skip it over to Maverick, catch and shoot three. It's good. Maverick Sorensen. Good ball movement there from the Bears, and they're up 6, 21-15. Reed Olson up top, above the three-point line. He'll swing it over on the wing. That's Clayton, who skips it over to Jensen. Now underneath, they trap Reed Olson. He kicks it out. Wide open three from Cox, won't go. Backside rebound. Graydon Olson kicks it over to Jensen. It's up. He can't make the bucket. Gets his own rebound. Kick it around the wing once, twice. Into the paint. Knocked away. Taken away. Cutler Christensen. Here come the Bears. Maverick Sorensen down the middle of the floor. Kaser, he fakes the three. Cash Avery will shoot the three. Short off the rim. And Reed Olson's there to gobble it up. That would have been a big one. High-paced action as we start the second quarter. Right wing Josh Jensen. Up top Reed Olson. He's been out above that three-point line a little bit more lately. Cox catch and shoot three again. Eli Cox knocks it down. And Logan cuts it to three. 21-18 Bears. Little trap pressure from Logan. The Bears break it. Swing it around the perimeter again. Once, twice, a third time. Here goes Sorensen into the paint. Kick it around. Catch and shoot. No, fake it. Cash Avery won't shoot it either. It's knocked away from him. He picks it up. Now Andy Anderson. He drives into the high post. Kick it back. Kaser will shoot the three, and it's good. Kaser Thurgood. He's like, give me one of those looks. I'll put it up.
I ain't afraid to shoot.
24-18 Bears. Jensen left side. Dribble handoff to Max Clayton. Up top, Reed Olson. Maverick Sorensen out on him. Bears would love to see Reed Olson stay out there. Jensen up top. Now Reed Olson into the paint. Can't get it to him. Catch and shoot three from Max Clayton, and that's good. So a three-point shootout here in the second quarter, and the Bears' lead is now 24-21. Sorensen up top, left side. Andy Anderson wants in on the action. He'll shoot the three. Won't go. Rebound Olson. And here come the Grizzlies. Quickly. Cox, right wing, three's up again. Short off the rim, tapped around. Andy Anderson has it. He's grabbed by Graydon Olson, and they do see it. Ooh, shades of Draymond Green. Just kind of reach up and grab someone's ankle and hope they don't get away.
Yeah.
And he's kind of doing the Draymond Green. Arms out, what did I do?
That's 2 on him as well, so foul trouble for both teams here.
Bridger Adams front court for Bear River, leading by 3. Andy Anderson now on the wing. He'll swing it over to Maverick Sorensen. Bears running a little motion offense here, pass and cut. Now Cash Avery on the right wing. They're out hard on him. Now Anderson comes to retrieve. Bridger Adams now on the right wing. He'll look to penetrate into the high post, kick to the corner. Cutler Christensen, no shot. Anderson has it, should have shot it. He's missed one, and now he's hesitant, and he traveled in the process of the shot fake. Cannot hesitate. If Logan's going to sit in this zone, Josh, that's what's going to be open is the three-point shot.
Yes, absolutely, and surprisingly, that's been a shot the Bear River's not been afraid to shoot till tonight. So
left wing Jensen up top. Reed Olson has it. Ty Jones is checked back in with the 2 fouls. Steele kicks it up top. Jensen into the high post. Beautiful feed to Reed Olson. Misses the one-hand jam. Ty Jones almost gets a foul on the rebound. Not a smart play there. They'll let him play it. Bears the other way, and Cutler Christensen's pass is tapped out of bounds. The Bears got to get going here on offense. As he'll come out of the game and Cody Nelson comes back in. I like that move. They're going to let us shoot it on the perimeter to get Cody in there. Cash will inbound. He'll lob into Ty Jones up top. Now swing it over to the right wing, Anderson. Fake right, go left. Now drive into the block. Nothing there. Kick it out to Ty again. He dribbles on Reed Olson. Now hands over to Cash Avery. Catch and shoot 3 is up. Won't go. Backside rebound, Woolley. So now the 3s won't go in for the Bears. Woolley spin move into the high post. Floats it up, and I believe they're going to call him for a travel. A couple guys have tried that move tonight, and the officials are not giving him that extra little. If you're going to do that reverse pivot, that 1 foot's got to stay stuck in the ground.
Yeah, they're not letting that get away tonight.
3-point lead, Bear River 24, Logan 21. High post is Ty Jones. Kaser has it on the left wing. They'll come out and hedge him. Cody Nelson now in the corner. Fakes to the middle, goes baseline, kick it over Cash Avery. Catch and shoot is up and good. He had a toe in front of the line, so give him 2. 26-21. Oh, no one gets back on Graydon Olson, and he gets an easy bucket. Boy, that was terrible. 26-21. Excuse me, 23. The scoreboard is slow to respond tonight, or someone's slow to pay attention. There's a quick shot on the, oh my gosh, Tyden Jones. There's a quick shot from Kaser Thurgood, and on the backside, Tyden Jones just runs into the guy. That's his 3rd foul, and he's gone.
You won't see him till maybe see him in the 3rd quarter.
I mean, he's not anywhere near going to be able to get that rebound, and just flies in there like maybe he was going to go make the tackle, though. Maybe that's what he was thinking. 26-23 Bear River. Logan.
Saw Reed Olson, the tight end, out there.
Olson up top, swings it over on the wing, and it's tapped away by Kaser Thurgood and out of bounds.
And that's something I like to see the Bears try to do. Logan's running pretty much the same offense every time. Jump some of those passing lanes. You know where it's going to be. They're running that kid off the low post, running him through a screen out to the 3-point line. Try to jump a screen every once in a while.
Here's another lob into the post. It's tapped away, and the Bears get it on the steal. Kaser Thurgood front court left side. He'll throw up top to Cash Avery. He's had a good offensive start tonight, and he travels. He faked left and spun around to the right side, and that pivot foot slid on the floor, and there's another one. Woolley has it on the right wing. Steele goes through. They get it to Olson. He goes up and scores. So different set here as Logan tried to get Olson on the move, and he goes up and scores. 1-point lead for the Bears. Beckham Reese on the right wing. Kaser battling in the post. They won't give it to him up top. Cody Nelson for 3. A little strong. Tapped around. Rebound taken by the Grizzlies. Outlet pass to Woolley, and he'll slow it down. Logan trying to retake the lead. 2:13 to go in the second quarter. Graydon Olson fakes and drives baseline, tapped out of bounds by Cody Nelson. Logan will inbound under their own basket. Throw it way out near half court, and that's retrieved. Reed Olson comes to get it up top, throws into his brother Graydon. He goes up for the shot, blocked from the backside by Cash Avery, and it's out of bounds off Logan. So another backside defensive help from the Bears that results in a block. 26-25 Bears, 1:54 to go in the second quarter. Scoring has slowed down here in the second quarter. Bears had 18 in the first. Here's Reese down low. Reed Olson on him. I'm sure he's not thinking of going anywhere. Hands back to Kaser. Spins in the paint, kicks it around once, twice. Cash Avery's three is up, won't go. Kaser tapped it up once. Reed Olson gets it on the tap. Outlet down the left side of the floor is Woolley. He'll fake the screen, and Woolley's going to drive under the basket. And there's Bridger Adams to try and take the charge, but they'll give him the block. I think the problem was Bridger was kind of falling down before the guy got there.
Yeah, trying to sell it just a touch. I mean, I don't blame him. Nobody likes taking a charge. The guys that like taking charges, they were crazy.
Yeah. So Woolley's at the free throw line, knocks the first one down, and that ties the score at 26. Second free throw from Woolley is up, and that's perfect as well. And Logan will retake the lead, 27-26, 1:24 to go in the quarter. Reese on the left wing, up top Cash Avery. He'll lob into the post. Kaser Thurgood. Wow, that was a quick 3 seconds. Maybe I didn't see it, but he must have been in there a little bit.
He was in there a while.
So he's trying to post up, and they finally lobbed into him. And
however, that's something that I haven't seen called all year, and I have seen guys pitch tents in the lane. So
Logan has it, leading by one. The Bears in a little bit of a drought here. Here's a pass into the post again. Is tapped away by Reese, picked up by Adams, and the Bears off and running down the left side. He'll go up into the body of Woolley, won't get the foul. It's blocked. The other way, here comes Logan. They'll get into the paint, throw it up to the basket. From Steele, it won't go, and there's Reese on the rebound. Wow, back and forth we go. No one can get the ball in the hole. 40 seconds to go in the second quarter. Kaser up top. It's been tough going for him offensively in this half. There's a little Euro step through, and he can't get it to go. Steele on the rebound. Boy, Steele has played him fantastically defensively in the first half. And Steele looks tired. Logan looks like they want to hold for the final shot of the half. Leading by one. 4-low set from the Grizzlies. Now they'll bring Olson up to screen. They'll go ISO. Steele tries to drive. Good help defense. Travel. And they do call it. I will say the Bears' help defense tonight has been pretty good. Reaching in there and getting a hand on the ball.
I don't understand that. Why do you pull out a shooter in Cody Nelson? And
I don't understand it either. Cody Nelson goes out with 6 seconds. Maverick Sorensen comes back in. Bears will have to go the full length of the floor. They get it into Kaser down the right side. He's coming full speed. Left to right dribble, hand back. Bridger Adams catch and shoot three is up and good. Back-to-back buzzer beaters, first and second quarter. And the Bears regain the lead, 29-27. That one was from 35 feet. We'll take a short break, and we'll be back for the Golden Spike Electric halftime show. 29 Bear River, 27 Logan on 104.9 The Ranch.
Wonder why Riverside Corner Sinclair on Valley View Highway is so darn busy? It's because they serve up the best hot made-to-order breakfast, lunch, and dinners around. And it just gets better and better. Make sure to stop and fill up your car and yourself at Riverside Corner Sinclair.
Feel that cold air? Snowmobiling season's here. Tackle those snowy trails on a brand new Skidoo from Frank May's Skidoo in Honeyville. Frank May's Skidoo's got the perfect ride for you. Online at frankmayskidoo.com. A 4-time Best of Northern Utah gold medalist.
Auto Owners pays what they owe without any hassle.
That's simple human sense.
At the Levitt Group of Northern Utah, we treat you like a person, not just a policy. Call us today at 695-2300. 695-2300.
If you enjoyed a delicious bowl of cereal this morning, chances are it was produced by Post Consumer Brands cereals right here in Tremonton. Post is involved in every aspect of the community. If you like high-quality, value-priced cereal, Post Consumer Brands has all your favorites because they are true to their roots.
The thing some stores call customer service.
Hello?
Over here.
Oh, I need a little help finding some tools.
Tools on aisle 50.
With Greer's Do It Best hardware, you won't feel lost in our store. We'll walk you to the item you need and provide expert advice. Greer's Do It Best hardware.
Central Milling, Gilt Edge Flour, and Wheatland Seed are local companies who produce high-quality organic flour for home and commercial kitchens. Rest assured, when you purchase one of their products, you'll get the very best. Central Milling in Logan, Wheatland Seed in Collinston, Gilt Edge Flour in Richmond.
Say goodbye to frozen feet and hello to warm toes. CNR Trailer Sales RPM Snowmobile Trailer features heated floors, the only one in the industry. Learn more at CNR Trailer Sales, 435-246-3048. Online at crtrl.com.
When a client walks into the office, I want them to feel like they have a team that is full-time working for them.
We really start from the ground up, setting our goals, understanding your situation, and then building the plan to maximize that quality of life.
Visit Adams Wealth Advisors.
Mike Knorr Plumbing serves Tremonton, Cache Valley, and beyond. Mike Knorr Plumbing brings expertise and reliability to every job. Call the pros with almost half a century of experience. A Best of Northern Utah and Reader's Choice winner, Mike Knorr Plumbing. Online at MikeKnorrPlumbing.com.
Do you know who to call when you need your electrical system service? Gem Electric in Tremonton can get you taken care of. That's John Miller at Gem Electric. Call Gem Electric today at 257-7113. You'll find their service and expertise is shocking.
I have a deal for you. I'll turn the cable back on when you get my kitchen floor finished.
How do I do that in time to watch my team win?
Use the expert help at Castalite. For all your brick, block, rock, paver, and tile needs, Castalite.com.
For over 25 years, Bob's Body Shop has been the Bear River Valley's leader in auto body repair, windshield replacement, and auto detailing. They are a preferred insurance repair shop. Their employees are consistently trained on all the new repair methods. Call Bob's Body Shop today at 257-7825.
Hanson Motors has won gold 3 years in a row in the Best of Northern Utah contest. For 72 years, Hanson Motors has been your trusted Chevrolet, GMC, and Cadillac dealer. Your gold standard in Northern Utah.
Hanson Motors in Brigham City.
29-27 Bear River over Logan at half on a buzzer beater 3 from Bridger Adams to end the first half. Tonight's halftime show sponsor, Golden Spike Electric. Don't let Mother Nature spoil your night. Get a Generac backup generator installed today. Call Golden Spike Electric at 257-3016. Also, special thanks to Cache Valley Daily. The latest news about what's going on in your community is found on Cache Valley Daily, including photo galleries and replays of local sports. You can always find a link to tonight's broadcast at Cache Valley Daily. You can also search out our streams on YouTube. Just search Bear River Bears Sports, and that should take you to our YouTube channel. You can find all of our streams there, audio only for home games, and video and audio for all of our road games. Josh, interesting first half. Both teams kind of in some foul trouble. Bears more so than Logan. Ty Jones really hasn't been a factor in this game because he can't stay on the floor, but overall, there's been just enough offense to be able to have a 2-point lead at halftime.
Yeah, so you can take it as a positive or take it as a negative, but Bear River shot 45% in the first half to Logan only shooting 29% in the first half. So the other thing is Bear River shot 50% from the field. Now, 2 of those you can throw out because they shouldn't really have counted because they both were just heave-up shots anyway. But, you know, take that as either a good thing that you shot that well in the first half, but also it's got to be kind of a leery thing as well because Logan did not shoot the ball well at all, and they're still only 2 points down.
Yeah, I think the difference has been on the offensive glass. Logan, the only way you stay in a game like this is you get more shots than the other team, regardless of what percentage you're shooting it at. And Reed Olson, especially in the first quarter, probably got them 4 or 5 more opportunities. Bear River's got to do a little bit better job of finding him and at least trying to force him to be aggressive on the rebound. He's got the 2 fouls as well, so I don't think you're going to see him really be aggressive on the boards down low. He may try and tap a few, but I think if you get a body on him, he'll be just fine.
Yeah, I think absolutely. The other thing that I'd like to see Bear River do is attack him a little bit more on the offensive end, maybe try to get a little bit of a clear out, a little bit of one-on-one, and have a guard like Kaser Thurgood attack him at the basket, try to pick up that 3rd foul from him early in the 3rd quarter. I'd like to see Bear River do that. But Bear River, I will say this, a lot of credit got to go to the offense. They got 6 guys in double figures, or not double figures, that would be awesome, but 6 guys in the scoring column so far tonight, but of evenly balanced scoring. You know, Cash Avery's got 8 points, Maverick Sorensen's got 6, Kaser Thurgood's got 5, and how about Bridger Adams coming off of the ankle injury? He's got 5 points here tonight as well.
Well, and you can see that they're keying in on Kaser Thurgood. Steele, Milo Steele has been on him the entire, and even when he's trying to post up, Steele's down there making it really tough on him, really physical, and that's got to be wearing on Kaser a little bit. We'll see if Logan's defense can hold up like that, or if eventually Kaser's going to wear him down to the point that they're going to either have to go to somebody else besides Steele, or Kaser's going to be able to get the advantage.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see the adjustments that are made here in the second half. I mean, I think one thing that Steele's done such a good job of, and he does it on the defensive end as well, is if you really watch him, when guys are running through and he's setting screens, he doesn't set gentle screens. He gives some guys a little bit of an elbow, and that builds up over time. I got some fool dancing in front of me right now.
Yeah, it's insane what you got going here.
But, you know, I think it's going to be interesting to see the adjustments that the coaching staff makes. How do you free Kaser Thurgood up is going to be the real question. And if you do free him up, again, I've said this multiple games, Trent, I would love to see a pick and roll. I think a pick and roll would kill with Bear River. But I'd love to see Kaser Thurgood come off some screens and come off some hard screens.
Well, we'll see what adjustments both teams make as they're now out on the court to take some warm-up shots before we get ready for the 3rd quarter. We'll take our last break, and when we come back, the second half between the Bears and the Grizzlies, Bear River 29, Logan 27 on 104.9 The Ranch.
Them to feel like they have a team that is full-time working for them.
We really start from the ground up, setting our goals, understanding your situation, and then building the plan to maximize that quality of life.
Visit Adams Wealth Advisors.
Mike Knorr Plumbing serves Tremonton, Cache Valley, and beyond. Mike Knorr Plumbing brings expertise and reliability to every job. Call the pros with almost half a century of experience. A Best of Northern Utah and Reader's Choice winner, Mike Knorr Plumbing. Online at MikeKnorrPlumbing.com.
Do you know who to call when you need your electrical system serviced? Gem Electric in Tremonton can get you taken care of. That's John Miller at Gem Electric. Call Gem Electric today at 257-7113. You'll find their service and expertise is shocking.
I have a deal for you. I'll turn the cable back on when you get my kitchen floor finished.
How do I do that in time to watch my team win?
Use the expert help at Castalite. For all your brick, block, rock, paver, and tile needs, Castalite.com.
For over 25 years, Bob's Body Shop has been the Bear River Valley's leader in auto body repair, windshield replacement, and auto detailing. They are a preferred insurance repair shop. Their employees are consistently trained on all the new repair methods. Call Bob's Body Shop today at 257-7825.
Getting ready for the start of the second half. Bear River leading 29-27 over the Grizzlies. Special thanks to Greer's Hardware. Greer's Do It Best Hardware is always looking to improve your shopping experience. See them at the Tremont Center or call 257-7749. Mike Knorr Plumbing. When you need someone to fix a leak quickly, call the Best of Northern Utah silver medalist, Mike Knorr Plumbing, 257-0646. And finally, Frank May Skidoo. Find your best life on a Can-Am side-by-side from Frank May Skidoo. Online at frankmayskidoo.com. Bear River will have it to start the 3rd quarter. Cash Avery out there with Reese Thurgood, Cody Nelson, and Ty Jones. Right side Nelson has it. Come through and Kaser gets slammed on a screen from Steele. Now they do lob into the post. It falls into the hands of Reese, who takes the three on the right corner, and that won't go. Backside rebound taken by Jensen. Quickly down the left side to Graydon Olson. Goes baseline, has to throw it back out on the perimeter. Shot from three is up from Woolley, won't go. There's two bodies on Reed Olson, and it's chased around by Graydon Olson and saved, and the Bears grab it. It's Reese, 3-on-2. Corner to Nelson. Up top, Kaser gets the ball ripped on his arm, and it falls into the hand of Cash Avery, who takes the three. It won't go. Battle underneath again. Ty Jones getting on the floor, and they're going to have a jump ball. My goodness. Physical here early in the third quarter. And Logan will have it on the possession. They look to wipe something up on the floor. There was about 4 bodies down there just a moment ago. Get Clay out there with a towel.
Give Titan Jones and Reed Olson a little flashback from the fall. They're laying in a pile.
No one scored here in the third. 29-27 Bears. Steal up top for the Grizzlies. Left side Jensen. They'll lob over the top to Reed Olson. He's got it, and it gets over Reese, and Olson lays it in. Beautiful play there. And the score is now tied at 29. Bears working around the perimeter. Here's a drive by Reese. Left-hand layup goes, and he's fouled. Beautiful take. As Graydon Olson was a little bit surprised and got caught looking.
Yeah, and that'll be the third, I believe, on
Yes.
Graydon Olson, so you probably see him come out.
So Graydon Olson, the sophomore, the younger brother of Reed Olson, and he's actually been quite a force here for Logan.
Those are two big bodies underneath to have to deal with.
Three-point play is completed, 32-29, Bears lead. Logan on the left wing. They get a screen from Graydon Olson. The Bears hedge the screen. They get it to Graydon, and he tries to bounce it to his brother, and no one was home. Out of bounds, good recovery. I like the Bears hedging that screen, but forces guys to have to scramble if they get the pass through. Cash Avery will wait and hand back to Reese. He'll come slowly to the front court. Now they look to trap him up top, picks up his dribble, bounces it to Kaser on the left side. Steal again all over him. They get it to the right side to Cash Avery. Now back up top, Reese. Couple dribbles. Now baseline, Kaser goes up strong, floats it up and scores. So great. Oh man, Woolley just rammed into Kaser. They are being physical anywhere Kaser is on the floor. 34-29 Bears. Just under 6 minutes to go in the third. High post is Graydon Olson. Nowhere to go. Hands back to Steele. Steele fakes left, goes right. Throws into the post to Reed Olson. Bears come to quadruple team him. Leaves a wide open three up top. Bounces right back into the hands of Reed Olson. Misses the easy layup, and there's Ty Jones on the board. Finally, Titan gets to make his presence felt. Cody Nelson up top. Goes to throw in the corner to Jones, and is kicked out of bounds by Woolley. Kind of surprised, Josh, that Reed Olson isn't a little more physical around the basket. Maybe it's the 3 fouls, I don't know, or the 2 fouls, I should say. Kaser up top with the ball. Steal out on him. He is not afraid to be physical. Ty Jones, right corner three is up and good. Titan Jones. So big rebound and a big three, and all of a sudden Ty Jones is in this game. 37-29, Bears' biggest lead, 8. Right wing Woolley. Reed Olson up top to retrieve. Now the left side Jensen. They won't come out and guard him. Now Graydon Olson in the high post. Hands back to Steele. He drives, then dribbles out. They go to Reed Olson. Here comes Cash Avery. Backside steal. Is Olson slow to see the defense react? Outlet to Kaser on the right side. Hands back to Cash. Now back to Kaser. Steele out on him. Ty Jones comes to screen. Here you go, Josh. Screen. Ty rolls slowly off the left side. Oh, boy. Cody Nelson's jersey grabbed by Woolley, and they catch him in the act. Tell you what, Logan is a physical team, Josh. Their hands are on everybody.
They are not afraid to bang around with people.
Kaser to inbound under the basket. The Bears circle through with 2 guys. Cash Avery gets it. He'll drive right baseline. He's cut off. Has to go back up top to Nelson. Now back to Cash on the right wing. Fake left, go right. Baseline cut off again. He's got to get it down there to Kaser. Skip pass to Tyden. There's reset. Now Reese comes through to get it on the right side. Want to go into the post to Kaser. They got him there. He goes baseline up into the body of Steele. Oh, the shot just short off the rim. The score remains 37-29. Here's an outlet pass knocked away by Cody Nelson, and they say off the fingertips of Ethan Woolley, and Bear River will take it. Jump in the passing lanes. Bucket here would be huge. Get this into double digits. Reese up top. They'll throw backdoor to Kaser. Oh, and it goes off of his hands and out of bounds. They did the old fake like I'm coming out and then back cut your guy, and they had it. We're going to get a timeout with 3:55 to go in the third quarter. Bear River 37, Logan 29 on 104.9 The Ranch.
Hanson Motors has won gold 3 years in a row in the Best of Northern Utah contest. For 72 years, Hanson Motors has been your trusted Chevrolet, GMC, and Cadillac dealer. Your gold standard in Northern Utah.
Hanson Motors in Brenham City.
Golden Spike Elector, local source for Generac sales and service. Act now, and for a short time, take advantage of Generac's free 7-year warranty. Online at gsegenerators.com or call 257-3016.
3:55 to go in the third quarter. Bear River with their largest lead, 37-29, after leading by just 2 points at halftime. Special thanks to Post Consumer Brand Cereal, proud to bring you their annual cereal sale to benefit the United Way. And Riverside Corner Sinclair, home to famous chicken strips, and was recognized in the Best of Northern Utah. Stop by on your way in or out of town. You'll be glad that you did. And finally, Rudd Funeral Home in Tremont and Garland. Treat your family with care and compassion in your time of need. Find them online at ruddfuneralhome.com. Logan will have it after the timeout. Trailing by 8. They've scored just 2 points here in the third quarter. Steele will bring it to the front court for the Grizzlies. Cody Nelson out on him. Oh, they try and throw backdoor to Graydon Olson, and there's Ty Jones knocking it away, but they're going to give Tyden the foul. Just barely established himself in this game. Kind of a cheap foul. I'm not sure I'm a fan of the call, especially the way this game's been played.
Yeah, been pretty physical for a foul like that to be called here.
So Tyden has to go out. They'll inbound to Olson, up top to Woolley. They'll send Steele through on a back cut. He takes the catch and shoot three, won't go, and Reed Olson there, no one on him. He puts it back up and in for 2. So that 8-point lead sat there for a couple of minutes, and Logan now has cut it to 6. The Bears get it into the post to Kaser Thurgood, and he can't handle it as it bounces away, and Logan takes it on the steal. A couple sloppy possessions after the timeout for the Bears, and Logan trying to claw their way back into this one. Woolley on the left wing. Nice cut by Jensen underneath. Kaser's there on him. Nothing doing. They have to kick it back out. Lob into Olson in the post. They come to double him. He kicks it back out. Jensen drives, lays it up with the left hand, and it scores. Josh Jensen. Little 4-0 run from the Grizzlies. And that's what the lead is 4. 37-33 Bears. Avery over on the left side to Maverick Sorensen. Bridger comes through up top. Nothing there, nothing there. Back cut from Kaser. He's got it. He goes up, and they're going to say a blocking foul. Oh, that's a tough one.
Yeah, I would have said that was probably a charge.
Yeah, all day. So that's going to put Kaser to the free throw line for 2. We'll take it because the Bears need to get a bucket here. Slow the run from the Grizzlies. First free throw is up and good. Game where Kaser Thurgood really had to work on the offensive end, and it's what the good ones have to do. They're going to key on you, and can you find a way to impact the game? Kaser will get one more. It's up, and that's good as well. And it increases the Bears' lead back to 6, 39-33. 2:35 to go in the third quarter. Still front court. Will be met by Reese. Bears appear to be in a little 1-3-1 zone. They'll get it on the block to Olsen. Squares up, throws it back out to Woolley. Step through drive, and Kaser comes over and fouls him on the way up, and he'll get 2 shots.
And that'll be the second, I believe, on Kaser. No, it's only his first one. Wow, that's new.
That's impressive for Kaser. He's had some issues this year getting in foul trouble. And the first free throw is knocked in by Woolley. Second free throw is up, and that's good as well. So the score back to 4, 39-35 Bear River. Bridger Adams front court, right side, crosses over, gets into the high post, pass over to Maverick Sorensen. He goes up and scores. Strong move. Boy, welcome back, Bridger Adams. And here's a steal on the inbound. Up and under move by Reese, and he's fouled by Reed Olson, and that's going to be 3.
And that wasn't a foul.
No, it was not. He's had a couple tough ones tonight.
That was all ball. But we'll take it.
Yeah, good hustle play from Beckham Reese to steal that inbounds pass.
That probably would, if I was a coach, would get a technical foul.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Free throw is no good.
What do they say, Trent?
Ball don't lie?
Bip.
One more for Reese. Takes a couple dribbles. Shots up and good. Back to 7, 42-35. Bridger Adams has made a couple of nice plays for the Bears tonight. Can tell he's still not 100% on that ankle. Here's Reed Olson in the post, kicks it back over on the other side. He gets it back, turn to the middle, up and score, and foul on Reese. You got to get there sooner than that is when he's that close to the basket.
And a good play call there by Logan. Kick it back out. You make guys commit to the outside, and then Olsen just kind of spins right back into the middle, and you hit him and just Bears just not able to rotate quick enough. So
it's so quick, it's not even like a repost. He just kicks it out and he just keeps sliding, and if you're not there with him every step of the way.
Well, and he's such a big body, it just allows him to be able to do that.
Free throw to complete the three-point play is missed, and Christensen battling for the ball. They get on the floor, and Adams comes away with it. So unable to get the three-point play. There's Adams again, drive into the paint, kick it over to Reese. The three looks good. Ooh, just short off the rim, and Woolley on the rebound. 5-point game, 42-37 Bears. 1:26 to go in the third quarter. Up top steal for the Grizzlies. Kaser out on him. Kaser reaches in a couple of times, nothing doing there. They'll get it over on the wing to Max Clayton, now back up top to steal. He fakes left, Kaser all over him. Now Reed Olson comes to get it. That's where you want him, way out above the three-point line. He'll come to screen for Woolley. Cut off nicely, they hedge him up. Pass into Olson is knocked away, and Bridger Adams has to try and save it, and he can't. So good defense again from the Bears, denying Olsen the entry pass.
Only 3 seconds left on the shot clock, so kind of a catch and shoot situation for Logan here.
Inbound under their own basket. They lob into Clayton, catch and shoot. Fade away is no good, and shot clock. And that's what they call. Boy, I thought they were about to call a foul on Bear River.
I was going to say, if they bail them out there, that would not be a good one.
So just under a minute to go in the third. Logan's going to extend their defense here for the last couple possessions, it looks like. The Bears beat the pressure. Maverick now back to Kaser in the corner. Christensen won't shoot it. Now back to Reese down the middle. Lay it up and score. Beautiful find from Cutler Christensen. You know, Reese has been in a lot of good spots tonight.
Yes, he has. He's got 6 points here in this third quarter.
44-37. Bears back up 7. 30 seconds to go. Around the perimeter goes Logan a couple times. Now Steele comes through, catch and shoot three on the wing. That's flat. It's missed. Kaser tries to, he was standing out of bounds when he threw it off of him. goes out of bounds anyway, but I thought when Kaser saved it off of Woolley, he was standing on the end line. Well, he threw it off of him pretty hard, too.
Yeah, he did. That was a wind up and huck it at somebody. A little frustration for all the physicality he's had to deal with tonight.
So the Bears can hold for the last shot. At the end of every quarter tonight, the Bears have beat the buzzer with a 3. Here's a drive by Kaser, step through, and it's up and it's good. Maybe he left a few seconds too much. Here comes Logan Woolley down the right side. Drive on Christensen, and he traveled. There's that reverse pivot move that no one's been able to get away with tonight. Can we get another one in before the buzzer? 46-37, there's 1 second to go in the quarter. Lob it up to Maverick, let him shoot that full court. Oh boy, that was almost a foul. Kaser got it and he tried to heave it. Can't get it there. And that's going to bring us to the end of the third quarter as the Bears finish strong again to end the quarter. Up by 9, biggest lead of the game, 46-37 on 104.9 The Ranch.
We need to have a conversation.
End-of-life planning is no one's favorite discussion, but the relief of having everything in place when the hour of need arrives is a gift. Plan ahead.
Joan and Josh Rudd of Rudd Funeral Home will pay attention to the details to make your service a great one. Online at ruddfuneralhome.com.
It's a new year, time for new habits. K&N Automotive reminds you to stay consistent with your car maintenance in 2025. Regular oil changes, tire checks, and inspections can save you time and money. Start the year off right. Schedule your maintenance with K&N Automotive today.
46-37 Bears. As we start the fourth quarter, special thanks to Hanson Motors, proud to be the only locally owned Chevy, GMC, and Cadillac dealer in Box Elder County. 3-time gold winner for new auto dealer in Best of Northern Utah contest. And Spike Power Sports. Spike Polaris Honda is your local dealer for all the fun stuff. Razors, four-wheelers, new and used. They service them too. Find more at gspike.com. 8 minutes to go in this one, Josh. What's going to be the key?
I think the key is going to be having multiple guys getting in the scoring column every quarter. So far tonight, the Bears have had at least 5 guys be in the scoring column. So if the Bears can continue to distribute the points evenly, I think they got a great shot here to walk out, and they might break 60 points.
Bears will have it to start the fourth. Sorensen on the right wing, and he throws up top to Reese, and they stop as the shot clock did not start. Game clock did. 8 seconds has run off, so they'll adjust the shot clock. Somehow that doesn't match up either, but okay. We went to Bear River. Now they inbound it. Reese, strong drive baseline, kick it over to Kaser. Catch and shoot 3 in the left corners. Good. Beckham, Reese again. Beautiful drive and dish. And the Bears go up by 11. They go up by 12, 49-37. Olsen up top, swing it around to the left side to Clayton. He'll kick it over to Eli Cox, who made a couple of threes in the first half. Kaser comes up on him. Now back to Graydon Olsen, who's come back in. Played a nice game for the Grizzlies. Swing it around to Clayton. High post goes Reed Olsen. Now Kaser comes and swats it away from him. Again, that ball right behind his head. Quick dish. Cutler Christensen lay it up and score. Doing it on both ends. Kaser Thurgood tonight. He's had to battle through some physicality, and here he tries to get another steal, and I think I'm okay with that one.
Yeah, you'll live with that.
Only has 1 foul. Be a little aggressive.
Well, and especially in that situation, you can feel the momentum and feel that the Bears are going to get a chance to put this game away here pretty quickly.
And Logan says that's enough of that. They're going to come back with Woolley and Steele.
And Trent, I got a rough time with that substitution there. You bring out a group, you mass sub for the Bears when you just had a group out there that was being pretty efficient and had some momentum, and now you bring 3 new bodies on there. I struggle with that.
So Anderson and Cody Nelson check back in. Reed Olsen up top, lets a few guys clear through. Woolley takes it, drives baseline. He goes up strong, and he's fouled by Anderson.
And especially in that situation, Anderson hasn't seen a ton of playing time this year, and so now you're sticking him back out there. I would have preferred you leave Christensen or Nelson or not Nelson.
Reese
out there. Reese has been pretty efficient tonight. I've actually liked the way he's been playing.
Yeah, I think And I don't know if that's just a product of having Adams back a little bit more on the floor, and Reese has been able to be in some different spots, but he's thrived tonight.
Yeah.
Woolies misses both free throws. And the Bears hang on to that 14-point lead, 51-37 Bears with 6:30 to go in the fourth quarter. Here's a bad pass into the post from Anderson to Cash Avery. That's stolen and taken away by the Grizzlies. Up top steal, he won't shoot it. Kick it around to Graydon Olson, drives baseline, tries to pass to his brother again, and it's tapped out of bounds by Cody. I think the one thing with Reed Olson, Josh, is when the pass goes to him, he never goes towards the ball. He will always kind of sit and wait on it.
Kind of passive towards it, honestly.
They lob it to him on the inbound. He goes up with the right hand, misses it, gets his own rebound again, kicks it out, swing it around once, twice. Jensen drives left baseline, swing it out again. Rotation ends up in Wooley's hands. He tries to step through, and there's another foul on the Bears. So fouls piling up against Bear River, and that'll be a shooting foul.
And that's not what you want here in this fourth quarter. Keep them off the line. No easy points, no clock stoppage here.
So third team foul on the Bears, and Wooley's at the line, and he misses again.
So he was 6 for 6, and now has missed 3 straight.
Big free throws. Second one is up, and that's good. So he finally knocks one down, 1 out of the last 4. And the inbound goes to Anderson. Boy, look at steal all over Kaser. Thurgood denying him all over the floor. Back cut by Cash Avery, and it's tapped away from him and out of bounds.
And Cash Avery kind of just gave up on that play. I think the ball was right by his feet, and he looked down. He could have picked it up, but he just kind of gave up and turned around and started running the other way.
So the substitution to bring Steele back in has completely altered how Bear River's playing offensively and has resulted in 3 straight turnovers.
Well, and it's a new...
Here's an offensive foul on Logan on a step-out screen.
And it's also that new offensive group out there for Bear River as well. You subbed out the 3 guys that were playing so well, and Christensen and Reese and Adams, and bring in a new group, and this new group has struggled. Haven't made a basket yet.
That's actually, the foul is called on Graydon Olson, and that's his 5th. So big foul as he's out of the game. He's played really nicely, really compliments his brother, honestly. If I played basketball with my brother, we would not compliment each other at all, but they do. Cash Avery up top for the Bears. Left wing Anderson swinging in the corner to Sorensen. He gets by Reed Olson. Underhand scoop is good. I don't think Olson expected him to get baseline on him. Good move from Maverick Sorensen. The Bears back up 15, 53-38. Here's Woolley on the drive, and Kaser's there to body him up, and he'll be back to the line for 2 more. I think Kaser knew he could play more aggressively here in the fourth quarter, and now they're adding up. That'll be his 3rd. They'll inbound to Olson, swing it back up top to Steele. Anderson out on him. Steele looks to throw corner. Woolley's got it. Now they look to throw into Reed Olson, and the Bears had the steal, but they're going to call Cash Avery for a grab foul on the backside. Bears kind of have that figured out. Anytime they try and go into the post, it's like Reed Olson is still pushing back, and then you swoop someone around.
You can swing somebody on that weak side.
So that is the 5th team foul on the Bears. So we're going to have 5+ minutes of Bear River in the penalty. Definitely not what you want in the fourth quarter when Logan's struggling to score. Olson's free throw is no good. And we're going to get to see Tyden Jones as he picked up his 3rd. I think he still just had, he's got 4 then. Okay, I couldn't remember. So he's going to have to play careful, aggressive. Reed Olson for 1 more, and that's no good as well. So fortunate for Bear River as Logan cannot make free throws here in the fourth quarter. Thurgood has it on the right wing. Kicks it over to Nelson. He hasn't been able to get anything going offensively. Oh, beautiful feed, though, into Kaser, who came through on the slash, and he scores. Nice feed, Cody. 55-38, Bear River up 17. Really starting to stretch this one out. Here's a corner 3 from Cox, is up and good. Spoke too soon. Back to 14, 55-41. Bear River beats the pressure. Nelson has it over on the left wing. Makes a move on Woolley. It's tapped away, but Cody chases it down. And Coach Shaw says, hey, give me a timeout. Let's talk about this. It'll be a full timeout. We'll take it. Bear River 55, Logan 41 on 104.9 The Ranch.
Political elections, to breaking news, to photo galleries and replays of the latest games. If it's happening in our community, it's on CashValleyDaily.com and the Cache Valley Daily app. Local, relevant news on CashValleyDaily.com.
Kent's Market in Tremonton has all your grocery needs, but did you know they have an amazing sporting goods section with scopes, bullets, hunting licenses, and more? Kent's in Tremonton is your local drop-off for dry cleaning. Kent's Market in Tremonton, more than a grocery store.
Mike Knorr has been keeping drains open for the Bear River Valley for over 40 years. Mike and his team are always ready for an emergency. Mike Knorr Plumbing can handle it quickly. Call him today, 257-0646, or see them at MikeKnorrPlumbing.com.
Hanson Motor Company isn't just another dealership. We're your friends and your neighbors. We grew up here.
At Hanson Motors, you're not just a customer, you're family. We're here for the long haul because we're in this together. Hanson Motors, local, loyal, and proud to serve our community.
4:34 to go in this one. Bear River up by 14 as they've finally been able to create some space between the Grizzlies here in the second half after a kind of a back and forth first half. One thing that's interesting, Josh, is I would say this is probably the most complete game Bear River's played thus far.
I would agree with you, Trent. As an entire unit, this
Yes.
is the most complete game they have played. But we still got 4 minutes, 30 seconds. We'll say that after the game's over and they pick up the W, because a lot can happen in 4 minutes and 30 seconds.
Bears have it. They'll swing it around the perimeter. Here's a nice strong drive baseline. Ty Jones up top. Cash Avery has plenty of time, and the three is perfect. Cash Avery for three. Beautiful drive from Ty Jones. Logan quickly. Woolley will take a catch and shoot three on the other end. Olsen doesn't even have time to get down the floor. That was a mistake, and Reese takes it on the miss. He'll hand back to Cash up top. Bear River up 17, their biggest lead. Cody Nelson has it on the right wing. He'll drive baseline. Left-hand finish. Olsen's there. There's contact. There's no call either way. And Olsen must have taken an elbow to the face. But he's up, slowly coming the other way. Here's Steele on the drive. Kick it back to Cox. Steele in the corner. He'll shoot the three. That's short off the rim. There's Reed Olsen chasing it down off his fingers. Can't get it. And Ty Jones lets it go. Whoa! Oh, that was right off the hands of Olsen, but Ty Jones isn't arguing, I guess. Logan will inbound under their basket. Jensen will trigger. Into Eli Cox, and the pass to Reed Olsen is bounced off his leg. Bad entry pass, and it'll be out of bounds. Bears will have it.
So the other thing I've noticed about Olsen is you start putting that ball down around in a bounce pass, his knees are lower, he has a hard time handling it. If I was passing it into the interior, I'd go with more of a straight pass, a little lob pass over the top.
Kaser into the body of Olsen as he spun his way into the paint, and he'll be at the free throw line. Olsen's worn down, Josh, and bleeding apparently. Looks like he's got blood in his mouth. Either that or he just had a lollipop, but it definitely red. So Kaser steps to the line. Misses the first. Second free throw is up, and that's good from Kaser. Extends the Bears' lead to 18 points, 59-41, as Logan has really struggled to score here in the second half, just 14 points. Steele on the wing. They'll kick it over to Cox. Lefty three is up, and that rattles around, won't go. Olsen's trying to battle. Look at Reese in there as he rips it away. He had Olsen's arms with it. Really played well tonight, Beckham Reese. He'll have it on the right wing. Throws up top to Ty Jones. Fakes left, drives into the paint. It's reach in still by Jensen, and that's 2-on-1 the other way. Jensen behind the back pass goes to nobody. Reese throws it over to Cody Nelson, and the Bears are coming the other way. So good transition defense, and Nelson up top. Hands back to Reese. 2:40 to go in the game. Bears up 18, 59-41. Cash Avery over on the right wing. He'll let the traffic clear through, drive into the paint, right baseline, tries to throw it over Reed Olson. It's tapped away, taken away, and here comes Logan. Woolley down the right wing. But he reverse spins in there, and he'll drive into Ty Jones, and they're going to call Ty for a blocking foul. He just left his feet just slightly, and that's all it took. So that's it for Ty Jones. We'll say this, Josh, there was a couple minutes he was on the floor in the third quarter. It was a big impact on the game. Just unfortunate he couldn't stay in this one.
Yeah, absolutely. That's been one of the big things between him and Kaser Thurgood this year. If you keep them on the court, they're super impactful, but a lot of times you're getting into foul trouble.
Well, free throws for Woolley, and he misses again. 1 for 5 for him here in the fourth quarter.
1 for 7 for
me,
Logan.
yeah.
No,
Oh,
for
total.
Logan.
Gotcha,
Logan, 1 for
yeah.
7. They've only made 1 field goal.
Second free throw is in, and timeout will be taken by Logan. Give us a chance to thank some of our sponsors for tonight's game. CNR Trailer Sales. Whether you need a trailer for your family or your stock, CNR Trailer Sales in Elwood has what you need. Find them online at crtrailer.com. That's crtrl.com. And K&N Automotive. When you need reliable auto repairs, visit K&N Automotive in Tremont for fast, quality service from complex to routine. Visit knautomotiveinc.com today. And be sure to stick around. Right after the game, we'll have the Gem Electric post-game show where we'll get all the analysis. Josh will give us the stats from tonight's game, and hopefully we'll hear a few words from Coach Shaw. As it appears, Josh, the Bears are going to be walking out of here with a victory, up 17 with just over 2 minutes to go. But even in a game like this, finish it off the right way. You don't want this to end up being turnovers down the stretch. Keep the momentum going.
Yep, you keep the momentum going so it builds into the game on Friday, and you just can kind of help it bleed over. So far, like I say, the Bears have played a pretty complete game tonight. You'd like to see them finish strong, and I'd like to see them break 60 points. It's not very often we're going to see Bear break 60 points offensively.
So the Bears will come back. We have a couple substitutions on the floor as Porter Merrill has checked in for Bear River, number 14. He's out there with Reese, Cash Avery, Kaser Thurgood, and Cody Nelson. Cash breaks the pressure, throws it over on the wing to Kaser. He'll throw it in the corner to Beckham Reese. He'll dribble up top, go to the high post to Cody Nelson. His hands weren't ready. Retrieved by Merrill. They'll swing around once, twice. Catch and shoot 3 from Cash Avery. Won't go. Backside rebound. Kaser doesn't even come down with it. Flips it up and scores. Kaser Thurgood. Up top, Woolley. He's met by Merrill. Merrill rides him all the way in there. That'll be a foul. Just in this situation, you have to understand that the last thing you want to do is put them on the free throw line. So I'll give Ethan Woolley a lot of credit. He's been great at driving into the lane and getting himself to the line. He makes the first one, and the Bears will wholesale substitution here as the JV squad comes onto the floor. Bears leading by 19, 61-42. Woolley will get one more. As Jace Burgess comes in, Corver Riley, Micah Lewis, and Ethan Higgs. Higgs has it, and first pass goes out of bounds. So
I'm all for getting the young guys in, but you're only up by 18, and you've struggled in the first half of this region play. Keep your starters on the floor. Keep the momentum going. I don't like getting the young guys in right here.
Woolley spins baseline, throws one up at the basket. It won't go. Tapped around once, twice, 3 times, and it goes off the hands of Reed Olson, and the Bears will have it.
I mean, don't get me wrong, Trent. I realize there are times to get young guys in the game, but
the inbound goes to Riley, who has to save it. Throws it over to Lewis. Now he'll throw it to Merrill, who kicks it over to Riley. Now back to Lewis. Quick skip pass under to Higgs. He finds himself wide open. So there, the JV bunch able to whip it around the defense and get him an easy one. First 2 for Higgs. Up top, Cox, lefty 3 again, won't go. Boy, he has not been shy about letting it fly.
Every shot he shot has been a 3-pointer.
He made 2 in the first half and nothing since.
He's made 1 more.
Oh, did he make another one?
He's got 9 points.
And here comes a couple more substitutions as they'll get Jackson Freeze. We haven't seen him in a varsity game since early in the year, and he played a couple games that really like the potential there with Jackson Freeze. And also into the game for Bear River.
Oh, I hate games like this, Trent. My stat sheet gets out of whack now.
Lewis gets it up top and drives into the high post. Nowhere to go, steps through, tries to shoot it, it's blocked. Then he grabs the Logan guy, no foul, gets it back. And I apologize, I do not know who has come in, number 22. Don't have him on the roster, and I don't know enough about these younger guys to know who's who, but he's gonna get the shot from the corner. The 3 won't go. Everyone wanted it to go. Tapped out of bounds by the Grizzlies, and will stay here. "20-point lead, Bear River 63, Logan 43, 41 seconds to go in this one. The Bears will inbound it. Freeze in the corner, swing it up to Corver Riley, once more to Michael Lewis. Now he'll kick it over. Here's a catch and shoot 3 is up again. This one's short off the rim one more time. Backside rebound, Corver Riley. He's in the corner, and we got a foul. Yes, not a foul. It's like Logan
Must have grabbed the ball while he's out of bounds.
Yeah, Logan touched it while they were out of bounds. 30 seconds to go. Bears inbound again. Up top, Freeze. They don't have to shoot. I'm assuming they're going to put another one up. Maybe not. Travel. So, Logan will have it. 25 seconds. Still 20-point game, 63-43. Logan has brought in their JV squad as well. They'll swing it around a couple of times. Max Clayton up top, swinging around to Sinai Abai. He drives in there, spins it up with the right hand, won't go, and it's rebounded underneath. And
good jump ball.
Good jump ball. Yeah, don't call a foul, please. Logan will inbound. Throw it in the corner, catch and shoot 3 from Clayton is up and good. That's going to do it. Bear River's going to get a big win at home. Finally a victory. The Bears have a little bit of a cushion. They end up winning this one by 17 points, 63-46 over the Logan Grizzlies. We'll take a short break, and then we will be back for the Gem Electric postgame show on 104.9 The Ranch.
Valley Daily app. Local, relevant news on CashValleyDaily.com.
Kent's Market in Tremonton has all your grocery needs, but did you know they have an amazing sporting goods section with scopes, bullets, hunting licenses, and more? Kent's in Tremonton is your local drop-off for dry cleaning. Kent's Market in Tremonton, more than a grocery store.
Mike Knorr has been keeping drains open for the Bear River Valley for over 40 years. Mike and his team are always ready for an emergency. Mike Knorr Plumbing can handle it quickly. Call him today, 257-0646, or see them at MikeKnorrPlumbing.com.
Hanson Motor Company isn't just another dealership. We're your friends and your neighbors. We grew up here.
At Hanson Motors, you're not just a customer, you're family. We're here for the long haul because we're in this together. Hanson Motors, local, loyal, and proud to serve our community.
Are you preparing the perfect feast for family? Kent's Market in Tremonton has the best prices on groceries, produce, and meats. And the deli at Kent's Market has veggie platters and party sandwiches. Shop at the Best of Northern Utah winner, Kent's Market in Tremonton. Online at kentsgrocery.com.
It's time for cold weather fun. Golden Spike Power Sports in Tremonton carries Polaris snow machines to get you in and out of the backcountry. Golden Spike Polaris has a snowmobile you'll love with all models available. Golden Spike Power Sports, Tremonton. Online at gspike.com.
Wonder why Riverside Corner Sinclair on Valley View Highway is so darn busy? It's because they serve up the best hot made-to-order breakfast, lunch, and dinners around. And it just gets better and better. Make sure to stop and fill up your car and yourself at Riverside Corner Sinclair.
Welcome back, Bears fans. A Gem Electric postgame show if you're in need of electrical wiring for a new construction or a remodel. Call John Miller at Gem Electric, 257-7113. Bears get the big victory at home by 17 points, 63-46 over the visiting Grizzlies. The Bears now move to 3-3 in region play as they've now played everybody once. Logan drops to 0-7. This is their second round. Well, they played Green Canyon twice, Bear River once, so technically they've started their second half of region
technically
play.
Now they'll be on their second half, but
winless though thus far in region, and they've now lost 7 in a row. But a Logan team, Josh, that I thought came in here, had a pretty good game plan, be physical with the Bears, try and deny Kaser Thurgood, and it really did take a complete effort, and the Bears had to stick with it for 3.5 quarters to really get that separation. So I like the win from the Bears. The Logan team came in here and played a pretty decent game.
yeah, I would say tonight's win was the most complete win that I've seen from Bear River since the Clearfield game earlier this season. I'm extremely excited about what I saw tonight from Bear River. 7 guys get in the scoring column, and it was very evenly spread. Yes, you had Kaser Thurgood go with 19 points, which you know you've got to have, and he's done that all the time. But Cash Avery puts in 11. Maverick Sorensen puts in 10. Beckham Reese puts in 9. 5 from Adams coming off the bench off that ankle injury. You get another 5 from Tyden Jones, 2 from Christensen. I mean, a really good offensive performance from everybody, just all the way down the line. Everybody contributed tonight.
So a good win for the Bears on their home floor. Is again the second half of their schedule. They've got some opportunities to pick up some wins. They've got some teams coming in here. The 2 tough ones, we're going to have Green Canyon and Ridgeline both on the road. Those will be the tough ones, and the next one coming up will be a big one. Friday night, the Bears are going to take their show on the road at Green Canyon. So that's going to be the tough one, but if there's ever a good time to be playing them, Josh, it's after a victory like this one.
Yeah, absolutely, and you do feel like you've got some momentum now as you're coming off of 2 straight wins in region. Now you're going to go on the road, and let's be honest, yes, Ridgeline did pull away. Green Canyon. So who do we play?
Green Canyon.
Green Canyon. Different story than Ridgeline, because I felt like when we played Green Canyon here, Bear River had a chance to beat Green Canyon. I mean, yes, Green Canyon was very good offensively, and they've got a kid in Jude Haig, who is committed to Holy Cross, but I know they're trying to get him to decommit and recommit to Utah State up here. But that kid can score. That kid's a ball player, so if you haven't seen that kid play, you ought to make a trip over there to watch him play. But, again, you have 2 wins here in a row for Bear River, and you feel like you got a little momentum going into the second half. If you can pull off wins against Mountain Crest, another win against Logan, beat Westfield, maybe squeak one out somewhere against a Skyview or a Green Canyon or a Ridgeline, all of a sudden you walk out of here 7-5 out of region and probably end up in 3rd place.
Yeah, couldn't agree more. So that will be our next broadcast. Friday night, we're going to make the trip over to Green Canyon, 7 o'clock tip. We'll try and be on the air 10-15 minutes before tip-off to get you ready for that matchup. Josh, as far as scores for Logan tonight, how'd they end up in the score call?
You know, Reed Olson does lead the team. He ends up with 12. Woolley, who had a really rough shooting night, he actually did not make a field goal in 4 quarters.
Just free throws.
Just free throws.
Wow.
Ended up with 10. So, you know, a rough night shooting for them. They only end up making 2 field goals there in the 4th quarter. One of them came in the last 30 seconds. So for basically 7 minutes and 30 seconds, you only have 1 field goal. That's a struggle. You know, the thing is with Logan, they understand what they're good at, and they understand, look, we're not an offensive juggernaut, but we can be physical, we can push people around and really body people up, and they do that. And like I say, I think it takes a long time for other teams to figure out, all right, let's finally get this offense rolling to finally figure them out.
Yeah, I thought one of the more impressive things from tonight's game was how good the Bears were able to be offensively, to have one of their highest scoring games against a team that was as physical and as demanding. I mean, you knew it was going to be tough sledding around the basket, so the Bears were going to have to get creative on how they scored. But to be able to score 63 against a good physical defensive team like Logan, that's impressive.
Yeah, absolutely. But, a great job, you know, and again, I keep going back to the fact of you had so many guys that contributed offensively. I mean, there for a run in the 3rd quarter, I thought Beckham Reese put together probably the best quarter he has all season, just being able to find the right right guys, being able to drive and penetrate. I felt like he did a great job there. Cash Avery was extremely hot early, had 8 points in the first half. Maverick Sorensen, give him credit. He ends up with 10 points and did it through all 4 quarters. Was a great job. Had to see a lot of minutes because Tyden Jones was on the bench in foul trouble. And to me, great to see Bridger Adams back on the court and putting in a couple buckets, hitting that buzzer beater there. Kid that struggled with a little bit of an ankle injury the last few games. I think he's key for the Bears in the second half because he just helps control the offense so much.
Special thanks again to Gem Electric for sponsoring tonight's post-game show. If you're in need of electrical wiring for new construction or a remodel, call John Miller at Gem Electric, 257-7113. And to wrap up our post-game show tonight, we have Coach Shaw, who's making his way up here right now. We'll hear some comments from Coach Shaw on how he felt the team performed tonight. Coach Shaw, welcome to the Gem Electric post-game show. That was a fantastic victory. I was just talking to Josh about how good I thought Logan played. They're very physical. Defensively, they body you up. I thought they really got after Kaser Thurgood, especially in the first half and even into the third quarter. And the way you guys were able to fight through that physicality and be as efficient as you were offensively was impressive.
Yeah, no, that was you're spot on. That's a tough basketball team, and they came out with a game plan. I thought they executed it well. Defensively, they were tough. I was impressed with how well they set hard screens. I don't think you see that a lot in high school basketball anymore. First half we kind of struggled to get through some of that. Made some little adjustments at halftime, and kids came out, played well. And one thing we talked about when a team is that tough and aggressive, we got to be disciplined. And I thought the second half we moved really, really well, and that's what we do great when we're great. And they had a hard time keeping up with it, and that's sometimes, credit to them. They were really tough, and the guys came out and they matched it, and even at times, as tough as Logan was I felt like, man, we are really, really tough right now. And sometimes, we talk about fouls. I feel like we fouled a lot, but man, when you get a kid as big as Reed Olson in there, and he's as tough and physical as he is, sometimes you got to tell him, hey, you got to push, man. And you might get some fouls. And that's a tough basketball team.
Coach, I thought your guys' help defense tonight was absolutely fantastic as well. I mean, Ty Jones, we thought that was going to be the matchup tonight. Can Tyden Jones and Reed Olson kind of cancel each other out? And what ended up happening is Ty Jones didn't get a lot of time on the floor with the fouls, but the way you guys were able to help over the top with Reed Olson when they try and get him on the post, you guys must have had 6 or 7 steals out of that post entry pass. Was there something that you guys noticed that you were going to key on, or what was the game plan there?
Yeah, no, we just really emphasized, getting there early. We always talk about our help defense in the post and what we want to do, and sometimes you want to wait, and sometimes you want to go right away. And we felt like any time he was on the block, we want to try go right away. And I thought the kids executed that great, and they snuck in behind him and took some balls out of his hands, took some passes away, and that was key. That was big. And I thought Ty played excellent on him. Unfortunately, Ty had some foul trouble. I give credit to Beckham Reese. He kind of came at halftime. He said, hey, we might say Ty some foul troubles if I take on the big fella. And I thought Beckham did a good job there. Mav did a great job through some long stretches as well. So I think those 3 did a really good job on a really, really big body.
Coach, I do want to mention some guard play tonight from Beckham Reese and Bridger Adams. I thought those two played. Adams obviously coming back with the ankle, and you can tell he's not quite 100%, but I thought they both played fantastic. I mean, Reese, it seemed like, was always in the right spot, made some nice passes, had some strong drives to the basket that got you guys some big buckets. But talk just a little bit about your guys' guard play tonight.
Yeah, no, those two are great. It's great to see Bridger back out there in a few short stretches, and he said it felt really good, so we're hoping it feels good tomorrow, and give him a little more time on Friday. He played great. It's good to see him back there. Beckham was awesome. I think it was one of his better offensive games tonight. I thought he picked his spots. I thought he moved off the ball really well. I think kind of the big shot of the night was Beckham driving off this wing in front of the bench and then whipping a pass to Kaser on the backside, and Kaser hitting that shot right there. And man, that was a big time play, going at their big guy and then having the kind of the whereabout presence of mind there to make that extra pass. That was big time. Yeah, no, those two. And we just talked in the locker room. When this team's great, everyone is great at what they're great at, if that makes sense. And I think that guys kind of knew, hey, this is what I can do to help us win tonight. And they went out and did that thing, and they did it very well.
Coach, Josh and I were talking a little bit about what you mentioned after the last post-game show we had, where you said we got to take the next step from being potentially a good team to being a good team. And tonight was a step in the right direction. What's your message to your guys with a quick turnaround going over to Green Canyon on Friday? How do you take this confidence with you?
Yeah, you have to. You have to go in there with confidence, and you can't go in there second guessing yourself or this was a couple big wins going into that one because everyone knows that's a very, very, very good high school basketball team, and to go on the road at Green Canyon and beat that team, you're going to need everyone and everything. Everyone's going to have to be hitting shots, playing well, defending, rotating. I mean, you got to do all the little things. And yeah, I mean, the message was pretty simple. Like, hey, this is, because we talked about that stepping past potential, and I think, this was a couple key wins to get us past that. And I just told the guys, I said, hey, you want to be past potential. You go, you give a good strong outing Friday and make them work to beat you and give yourself a chance to win. If you do that and and then you get another good one Saturday, I think you're past potential, and then you're dangerous. This is a dangerous basketball team.
Coach, I hope we go in there Friday and give them heck. That'll be a great win for you guys moving into the second half of region play. Good luck the rest of the way.
Absolutely.
Let's do it.
Thank you.
It's Coach Shaw on the Gem Electric post-game show. We'll get Josh back in here just to give tonight's player of the game, and then we'll wrap it up, and we'll be ready for Friday night. Tip-off will be at 7 over at Green Canyon. And we'll try and be on the air just 15 minutes before. So we'll get Josh back on the horn here in just a second and get tonight's player of the game. We appreciate everyone joining us for tonight's broadcast. Reminder, on Friday night at Green Canyon, we'll have live video stream as well. So if you want to watch our video stream from Green Canyon, be sure to check that out on our YouTube channel. Just search Bear River Bear Sports or go to Cache Valley Daily. Josh, we need to bring you back in. Tonight's player of the game. Tonight's play of the game, Trent, I'll be honest, it's a tough one because you got to give Kaser Thurgood his, because without his 19 points, you're not in here. But I am going to give it. Can I do a co-MVP? What are they going to do? Fire me? No, yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Do whatever you want.
All right, perfect. Well, I did it last Friday when I didn't show up. So I think you got to give it to Case Thurgood. He does score 19 points. He does kind of help the Bears offensively and does exactly what he needs to do. But I'm also going to give a co-player of the game to Beckham Reese. I thought tonight was the best game we've seen from him all season. He scored at times when the Bears needed it, but he facilitated the offense really well, especially when Bridger Adams was off the floor. But when Bridger Adams got on the floor, we saw a little bit different side of him. So I'll give co-player of the game to both Kaser Thurgood and Beckham Reese tonight. Excellent call. I couldn't agree more. I thought Reese was fantastic for the Bears. That's going to do it for us tonight. Bears win by 17 over the Logan Grizzlies. We'll see everyone Friday night at Green Canyon, 7 o'clock.
This Bear River Bears broadcast has been a presentation of 104.9 The Ranch and CacheValleyDaily.com. Made possible by the support from Adams Wealth Advisors, McDonald's, Castelite, Academy Mortgage, Bob's Body Shop, Central Milling, Greer's Hardware, Gem Electric, Kent's Market, Golden Spike Electric, Mike Knorr Plumbing, Post Consumer Brand Cereals, Levitt Group of Northern Utah, Advanced Integrated Systems, Yes Printing, Rudd Funeral Home, IFA Country Store, Riverside Corner Sinclair, and CacheValleyDaily.com.